Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got Plan With Me week 20 of 2025 for you guys. Today's sticker kit is by the Tealight Corner. Of course, as per usual, if that Etsy shop still exists, I will make sure to link it below in the description. Anywho, I'll go ahead and get started. So of course, first I'm going to put down everything for my sidebar, and then also all of my to-do list stickers. Okay, so I've got the meal plan for this week, which was chicken legs. We ate dinner at a friend's house. Then we had spaghetti on Wednesday, Mexican lasagna on Thursday. Friday, we did go out to eat with some friends for birthday. On Saturday, we had dinner with friends, and then on Sunday, we ate at a friend's house. And then I've got this lovely quote here. It says, "Begin and inspiration will catch up." And then, of course, I've got a weekly tracker for meditation. And then I've got another weekly tracker for hydration. And then just a this week script sticker. And then that's my sidebar. And then for every day, I do have a to-do list. And I did use some header stickers from the kit. So not all of them say like today or to-do list. Some of them are different. But I just wanted to be able to utilize them in some way, shape, or form. Because sometimes it kind of bothers me when I don't utilize as many of the stickers in the kit as I possibly can. I need my scribe tool. Once I get away from the edge of like my sticker prep book, it gets harder and harder for me to lift the stickers off the page. So it's better to have the scribe tool versus trying to bend everything. Okay. There we go. And then I'll just keep going with those all the way across. There we go. I feel like this particular week was more busy than most weeks. But just had lots of things to get caught up on. We didn't do quite as much laundry as we should have the week prior. It bothered me that that was not level, so that's better. And then there we go. And then Sunday. There we go. Okay, we've got all of those set. So now I will get started on the week. Okay, so for Monday, first, of course, I am going to mark my reading. And this particular sticker kit actually came with a lot of these really cute glitter headers that were not necessarily the most conducive for writing. So I used them kind of like spacers. But I'll show you guys that as I continue. So for this day, I read for 2 hours. There we go. And then, as I stated, I've got these like glitter headers. It's just the particular like glitter is a little bit too dark for me to write on about half of them. So I thought, well, why not just use them as like spacers? Because they are very pretty. And the kit did not particularly come with a ton of like boxes for me to utilize. So I did have to get creative with my boxes. This piece is curved up on the side. Making it a little bit hard to see, but that's okay. Okay, so there's my box, and then I've got my nail polish icon, and so I will just write manicure. Perfect. And then again, I've got my adorable little glitter header. And then the next thing that I have to mark for Monday is going to be bills and budgeting. So I'll put this box here. And then I will write bills and budgeting. Well, that looks silly, but oh well. Bills and budgeting. And then I've got another glitter header. See, like these ones are a little bit lighter colored, but like these two are lighter, or no, this one and the next one are lighter colored. However, again, I would much rather use them in this way because I could try writing with one of the white gel pens, but again, that might not be a great look. Okay, and this one was for the shower steamer. So I will just write shower steamer. And then I've got another glitter header. Oh, whoopsies. And then this day I did watch The Nun. Oops, wrong side of the pen. Perfect. And then I'm missing a box here. But it's okay, because I've got one that I can use here. Come here. put it here. Oh, I don't like it when they don't line up like that, but again, it is okay. And then I just have a little heart icon to mark on this one because I did have some planning time. There we go. And then that moves me right on over to Tuesday. So of course I'm gonna start with marking my reading. And I did kind of use some random icons for marking Tuesday, which is fine. So I'll put this star. Actually, I've got space over here, so I'll just put it over here. And I did read for 1 hour. Today actually marks the very first day of the summer reading challenge, so that's wonderful. There we go, got the little glitter header in there. And then the next thing that I have to mark is I drank some chai tea this day. There we go. It at least looks halfway decent. And so I will just write chai tea. And then another glitter header. And then of course this day my son did have his martial arts class. Cat hair. There's always a cat hair. Welcome to my life. Okay, and then I will write son martial arts class. There we go. And then I've got another glitter header. There we go. And then I did the menu planning. There we go, menu planning. And then I've got another glitter header. And then the last thing that I've got was that we did have dinner at a friend's house. There we go. And that brings me over to Wednesday, where I will start by marking my reading, of course. There we go. And I will put the icon on this side. And I read for 2 hours. There we go. And then I've got a glitter header. There we go. And then I did take a bubble bath on this day. So I will put that here. And then I will write again with the glitter header. I'll put it right here. There we go. And then the next thing that I had for Wednesday was, of course, my Wednesday YouTube video. So I will mark that here. And I will write YouTube video. As usual, I think I'm finally officially getting my routine down as far as like posting my videos and things. I do work on these as much as I can, but it depends on the week. Sometimes I have to coordinate to get them done earlier or later. And then I did also walk Apollo. And then, of course, I've got my son's martial arts this day as well. I don't think I'm going to have room for that other glitter header, but that's fine. Because I did kind of overspace a bit up here. I could have put it higher, but I didn't. Okay, there's a little car icon. So again, I will write son martial arts class. And then the last thing that I have for this day, this lovely Wednesday, was that I did watch an episode of Yellowstone. Oh, it's gonna have to be good enough. And I will just write Yellowstone. Okay, and that takes care of the first couple of days of the week. So now I will flip over to Thursday. And of course, on Thursday, I'm going to start by logging my reading. And on Thursday, I read for 2 hours. Okay, and then of course, I do have a glitter header. And the next item, oh, what is this, Thursday? I did another shower steamer. Okay, and I'll put the icon here, and then I will just write shower steamer, which actually it's getting time to order some more of these. Okay, and then next I've got another glitter header, and I do have quite a few things for this day that I need to put down, so I will probably just cover up this colored banner or box header. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna put this big box and this one was for a meeting with my daughter's school. Oh, I lie. I was gonna use this one for my planning time because I use this big. Oh, I'm just getting all kinds of stuff mixed up. think this one should write well. There we go. Okay, so had a meeting with her school, and then another glitter header, and I will put this right here, and then I will add this box here. Because I did, as I stated previously, I had planning time. And then after that, of course, I have another glitter header. And then I have this box. And I did a facial. So I have this little, actually, I'm not gonna add that quite yet, but I am gonna add this other glitter header that I have because I have the space for it. Here we go. And then I'll put this icon on here because it will overlap a bit. And then I will write facial. I try to do a facial like once a month to kind of, you know, just clean up my face a little bit. I don't do like a lot of serums and stuff. I more do like dead skin removal and just kind of thoroughly moisturize, and I'll use like a face mask and stuff like that. Okay, that moves us right on to Friday. So on Friday, I'm gonna start with my reading. I'll put this star icon over here, and I read for 1 hour. And then of course I've got a glitter header to go underneath that. Okay, and then for Friday, I also had a meeting with my son's school. Meeting with son's school. We are very quickly approaching the end of the year at this point, so that's why there was some meetings that were happening. Then there's my glitter header sticker, sorry. And then I've got this big box sticker. And that big box sticker, I was trying to remember what that was for because my brain started hurting. No, don't do that. Stop. Wait. Help me. Okay, I may not be able to undo that. That's okay though. I will just have to put this sticker underneath it. Let me just turn this real quick. Well, it did cover up my my to-do list sticker a little bit. I don't know if I can pick that up though. Oh no. The cluster. Okay, can we get you up? Okay, I think I think I might be able to. Ha, ha, ha. I win. Okay. It's the little things in life. Place you back where you belong. Okay. Hopefully we can get you to stick down. Okay, that should be totally fine. Okay, and then I can add the balloon sticker to that box as well. And I am going to put her I'm thinking, let's see. I'm thinking that'll be fine. Okay, so in this box up here, we had a birthday dinner. Birthday dinner for friend. That was for one of my son's friends, and then here was my son's end of year party. That was adorable. They had like bounce houses and like they had like cotton candy for all the kids. So naturally, the kids absolutely loved it. Okay. And then we have a couple more things. And again, I might have to move some of these items around. Hopefully not too much, but we shall see. Give myself as much space as possible. And then I will put the star here. And then I read for 3 hours on Saturday. And then, of course, I am going to put a glitter header here since I can fit it at the moment. And then I do want to mark that, of course, I posted a YouTube video this day. And then I'll put my little laptop girly icon. And I will write YouTube video. There we go. And then, of course, I will put another glitter header icon, or glitter header, not icon, just glitter header. My brain works. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. There we go. And then the next item that I have to mark down. Oh, there we go. She got stuck. Okay, so I will put this big box here, and I will put this little icon here, and I will put dinner with friends. And then the next this was a big box. These are hard to get up sometimes. Okay, is going to be this massive. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put you up here. And then I'm going to take this glitter header and I'm gonna tuck it down here because it does fit. Okay, and then I will put my little balloon girly here. And this one is a birthday party. And actually, this birthday dinner was for a different child than this birthday party, oddly enough. But it just works out that way sometimes. Okay, and then of course that moves me to Sunday, and on Sunday again, there's some bigger boxes that I'm using here, so I'm gonna move this up as much as I can. Then I'll add the star icon over here, and I read for 2 hours on Sunday. Okay, and then I've got a glitter header to put right underneath. Here we go. And then of course, grocery delivery. I will put that over here. And then I will write grocery delivery. And then I did also want to mark that I finished book 19. This goes over here, and then I will write finished book 19. Okay, and then I'm also going to add this lovely gigantic box. And then I can also add this one because it will fit down here. Perfect. Okay, for this one, we again had dinner at a friend's house. So I will write dinner at friend's house. And then for this very last box down here, we did run and do a Sam's haul for the kiddos' summer snacks. Sam's run. Okay, and that wraps us up for week 20 of 2025. There was a lot going on this week. We did have a really good week for the most part. The weekend was really fun, getting to hang out with friends, going to my son's end of the year party. That was so fun to see and watch and help him enjoy, kind of. Parents were just there for like moral support while the kids were running around having a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed planning with me this week, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.